trying to go and figure out where we can go and put the hard drive for the Xbox. Let's go in and get in here. I hate a bumpy camera, but the only way to show you, we've already taken apart. This was something that I've been working on trying to take apart for a while, wondering, you know, for example, how to go in and get that where the cigarette letter goes, basically back here, right in front of the gear shift. And lucky for me, I had this thing right here, in which you can kind of take apart the stuff from the dash and all like that to get up under there. Don't scratch anything. And first thing I started messing with was this gear shift. Let's look at that right over there. All where the gear shift goes, all back here, and it just popped on out. I couldn't believe it. You know, I had watched a bunch of videos, and there's about 70 different screws to really work with. And then I went up here for this thing right here. Oh, sorry about that light. And basically started kind of messing with it and pushing it up and down, and it came loose too without any screws. And if you notice, I don't know if you can look in there, I have a lot of room to work with, but everything we're looking at right now, we're not sure if when the hard drive pushes out the DVD for the Xbox, is it going to hit against this gear shift. And I know, of course, I'm not going to want to put it in neutral every time. I mean, while you're driving, yeah, everything will be great, but of course it's going to probably hit against that, so she's working on that right now. I came up with the idea of taking that out, going to the Toyota dealership and letting them give me another one, and then do some carving and, you know, playing, and then that way I could just go and do it like that. But it's been a, you know, the one little stealth place that I'd like to go and do is right back there. So what we're thinking, I might end up having to cut a hole there, and which is really cool with me. It's pretty thick plastic, but I think we could do a good job, and then that way the only thing that comes out is going to be the DVD. I think it'll look pretty cool. So, you know, let's just see. The only other thing about it that I'd like to do is having it open upward. But you have to look at that with your disc getting scratched. So, been looking on the net, and which is why I love the internet now, because you can get almost an instant answer. And they got some pads that you can put behind your DVD and the way the player works. And sorry, by the way, sorry about that annoying noise. I hate that too. But you can put those pads and keep it from scratching even if it's sideways. So, you know, hopefully as it gets a little bit darker, we can look at the visors and everything else that I got here. But this is just a little hobby. This is not a show car. This is just something I'm putting together to have fun with. It's a nice little Toyota Camry, basically given to me, so I plan on throwing about, you know, 10 to 15,000 into the system. So let's just go and have fun. Let's go and look back here in the back. That's where my video is going to get stupid. Yes, again, I'm annoyed too. I hate it when people walk around with. Right now I'm working with 2 Rockford Fosgate subwoofers. I bought the most expensive ones that they could get. It really hits, man. I mean, it makes my head hurt. I mean, I'm not pushing a lot of amps. I'm just pushing about 750 watts right now. But I'm not even halfway there. But what I did like, and which is, this is a dirty trunk right now, I'm going to clean this out in a minute, is I went and bought my power inverter. I'm selling this thing as soon as I can because I want a more expensive power inverter so that I can put a relay switch in the front where I can cut it on the front instead of having to come back here. And of course, we got the nice little Everstart battery, marine battery. You got everything hooked up. Let's look back here. It's my karate stuff, man. And there's my isolator and everything like that. Wires going all the way to the front of the car. When I drive around, it charges up that battery. Hey, I'm a novice, man. I'm just getting started. I'm just a guy with more money than brains, so I'm trying to go in and have a little fun with this car. Let's go and come back later on tonight.